Okay, I'm Christy Code Red, and I am coming to you from my kitchen of my house. And the reason I'm standing here in the middle of the kitchen to show you something is because I want to talk about food. It's such a struggle for everybody, and it's such a struggle for me, or at least it was. And it's something that I need to address with you. And you guys know that I'm an open book. My life has always been an open book. Probably not always a good thing, but I want to make sure that I am always honest and open with you guys in all my blogs and my videos and stuff, because so many of the things that people struggle with, I have struggled with, or I am struggling with currently. Even though I'm a trainer, and you think, well, she's a trainer. Hey, listen, trainers don't have it all together. I think if you read my blog a couple blogs ago, you'll know. So I want to share something with you about my family. My entire family, on my dad's side and my mom's side, every single person in my family struggles with food. Every single person. And it's kind of a family joke that we talk about. The fact that nobody can walk away from an open container of food, or nobody can control what they're eating. But it's really not funny, and it's a serious problem that's been passed down from generation to generation. And all the cousins and the aunts and uncles and the kids and everybody in my family struggles with this, and I struggled with it up until about 2 years ago. So you probably will recognize this when I describe it. So at no point could I ever be left alone with an open container of food, like an open box of Triscuits or an open bag of cookies. I couldn't, and I would eat the whole thing. So about 2 years ago, I finally got control of this serious problem. Now, I live with Miles, and I'm sure you have a family, maybe you have a family or a spouse, so it's definitely not all about me. So I want to show you inside my cupboard here for a second, our pantry, and I just want to show you something. So now, because I have gotten control over my food, I can be left alone with this in our house, okay? These are pecan sandies, This is not a problem for me. This is not a struggle like it used to be. I can be left alone with Ritz crackers and with bags of chips. It doesn't matter anymore, because I finally tackled the serious problem that I had with overeating and not being able to stop. I don't even have to have one, and rarely do I have one. I don't eat some of the things. If I was living alone, I probably wouldn't buy some of these things, but I'm not living alone. It's not just about me. So if you are in this boat, this is how you're going to have to handle this. You're going to have to get control of this problem, okay? Because you're not always going to be in every situation where you are going to have control over everything, okay? You can't make your family suffer just because you can't control eating the goldfish out of your kids' lunches, okay? Or you need to make sure that you address these problems. So maybe in the beginning, when you're trying to get a hold of your food problem, you maybe need to not go to a couple of barbecues. Maybe you need to maybe ask your spouse to say, hey, can we just not buy that for a while until I can get a control over this? And then it's going to start getting better. And pretty soon, you'll be able to turn things down. You'll be able to walk away from things. You'll be able to say no to things. But it's a serious issue that I've dealt with. Well, I'm 37 now, and up until I was 35, I struggled with my weight because I struggled with my eating. And because I couldn't say no to anything. I just ate and ate mindlessly, constantly, never stopped. And then I was miserable. I was miserable all the time. So in our household, we're about 90% paleo, 90% of the time. But we allow ourselves things to eat. We allow ourselves whatever we want because we have control over what we eat. And I'm telling you, there's hope for you. You can get control over your food. You're going to have to start small. Maybe you cut it from 3 Diet Cokes today down to 2. Maybe you cut it from, instead of having a Starbucks every day, you have a Starbucks every other day. I don't know what your situation is, but there is hope. You can do it. Let me know if you need any help. You can do this. Have a great week.